You can grow in your job and still be overlooked, even in a loyal company. Sometimes, especially in a loyal company. And I think this shows up a lot in small data teams, especially small data teams where people are wearing many hats and growing fast, but still they're being seen the same way. I've been thinking about company loyalty, and I think there is a version of it that actually keeps people stuck. I'm talking about a kind of loyalty where companies stop seeing the growth in their employees. And when that happens, it doesn't just hurt the individual, it backfires for everyone. And I've seen this happen in real life. The first type of loyalty is what I call loyalty by obligation. This is when a company says, "We want you here for a long time. We value your loyalty and we'll take care of you." And this looks really good in practice. It looks like steady raises, stable roles, predictable expectation. Most people, myself included, will probably say, "Yeah, sign me up." And it looks very good. But over time, something starts to shift. In an environment like this, the expectation to grow starts to fade and things just settle into the rhythm of, if it ain't fixed, don't break it. The role doesn't change much. The expectations don't change much. And over time, people get defined by what they've always done. I've seen this dynamic play out, and it's quite risky because inside that same system, you have two types of people. Person one stays within the role as it is, but some people push themselves to grow anyway. Some people get curious, learn new skills, and they try to evolve how they work. And now that second group is where it gets interesting. And that's where, if you're that type of person, this is where you need to pay attention. Because when those people grow, the company doesn't update how they see them. And I've seen this firsthand. Someone starts using data more in their role, they get curious, they go out and they learn. And they're not just learning courses, they're actually applying it to their day to day work. And they start to see things differently, they start to work differently, and they bring new tools and capability into what they're doing. And I've actually seen someone go all the way to get a master's degree in a new area. But then the opportunity comes and they're not considered. Not because they can't do the work, but because the company has decided already that this is who this person is. What they've always done is who they are. Now, at the same time, these leaders, they're looking outside and they're getting excited about someone else with those exact same skills. So when you consider all of that, you know that this is a perception problem. There's an assumption behind all of this. And the assumption is if someone has been in a role for a while, then they're probably doing this the old way, the same old, same old. And that assumption sticks even when it's no longer true. And when the person has grown, and even when they've already shown themselves applying these new tools and capability, you end up with a gap. Growth is happening, but recognition isn't. And this is where people get stuck. So I think real loyalty looks different. Real loyalty from a company's perspective should be, if you grow, we're going to see you differently. It means people get real opportunities to step into new roles. And you recognize that business knowledge plus a new skill is a powerful combination. Because someone who understands the company and has evolved their skill set is far more valuable than somebody who brings a skill set but don't know anything about the company. So when we talk about loyalty, I think we should be careful because one version keeps people comfortable, keeps companies comfortable, and another lets people evolve. And there's a big difference. And I think it's valuable for companies to be willing to encourage and recognize growth and let people grow and get value from that growth and that loyalty. I share ideas like this every week. If you like it, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.